What's up, my fellow baby eaters? I got a story for you guys today. Unfortunately, it's not about baby eating. Just to clarify, I don't support any form of baby eating or baby consumption. Just to clarify. Anyways, the story I have for you guys today is a story about my advisory class. Now, for those who don't know, advisory is a class where you're supposed to read or do homework. Now, most students don't actually do this, and most teachers don't really care. In my class, I sit with Josh, Suk, and Nick. We sit in the back of the room in this six-sided circular table. Now, most of the time we just mess around. We throw stuff on the roof like pencils, magazines, the usual. Now, my teacher, let's call her Miss Woodworker, she kind of really enforces the fact that we're supposed to read or do homework or just do something in that class. And I wouldn't really have a problem with this, except it seems like she singles us out. To give you guys an example of how she singles us out, I'll talk about something that happened a few days ago. Now, me, Josh, Suk, and Nick are sitting in the back of the room. We're just talking. We're talking very quietly, too. And we're not making too much noise. We're not being too disruptive. And out of the blue, Miss Woodworker, she goes ahead and she stops what she's doing. She stands up. She walks all the way over to us. And it's a long walk. It's a good 10 feet. And she's kind of heavy, so it's kind of a big walk for her. Now, she walks over to us and she looks at every single one of us. And she's just giving us the stink eye. And when she wants us, and she stands there and she's looking at us and she just says, "Why aren't you guys doing anything?" She says it in not a very, she doesn't say it in the best tone, let's just say. Now, as she says this, we all look up and we look around the room and we are just in shock. The rest of the room is not really doing anything. We got this random dude in the front of the room and he's just playing his DS. And then in the back there, we got a dude on his iPad and everybody else is just either talking or they're eating food. And the only reason she doesn't say anything to them is because they have stuff in front of them. And by stuff, I mean they have books open, but they're not even looking at it. So as she asks us what we're doing and why we aren't doing anything, Josh looks up at her and he just freaks out. He just looks at her and he's like, "What are you talking about? Look around the room. Nobody's doing everything. Everybody's eating." And just so you guys know, a few months ago, Miss Woodworker said to our entire class that no one's allowed to eat. And basically for the first few months of that, we were all just trying to sneak food. Suk was in the back corner, crouching down, got his sandwich on the side, and he's trying to take little bites as he ducks down behind the table. And let's just say she caught him that one time. So obviously, Josh has a good reason to be mad. I mean, she said just a few months ago that no one's allowed to eat, and now she's trying to tell us to do work when everybody's clearly not doing anything. This has been my first experience with anything really like this, and I gotta say, it's pretty ridiculous. Now, I guess my question to you guys is, have you ever had a teacher like this? Let me know in the comment section below. Peace, guys.